by multiple vendors. So we'll have probably about 10 to 12 vendors at the mansion tonight. All different cannabis vendors, all different brands. And then we sometimes do live music. We sometimes do performances, different things like that. And it's just really to promote education on new products coming out and to appreciate what bud tenders do for us in the industry.
That's dope, bro.
Super dope.
And something else that people might not know on this call is that being that Adrian's a part of the THC fam, you know, something that we do is have access to these events exclusively through Adrian. He has the Shisha Vifa Lounge, you know, so we love to work with him for events. We work with him for the Shisha product. So if you guys are looking to connect in those ways, you know, make sure to mention it. And also, if you have anyone that needs access to a venue, he has amazing venues. Bam Bam's also his company. So definitely. Definitely connect with Adrian. Adrian, make sure to drop your stuff in the chat, bro.
Shisha Leafa, baby. Fam Bam.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I'll definitely drop all my ads in the chat.
Okay, cool.
There's Jesse. Hey.
Everybody's getting in, you guys.
Adrian Garcia. Shout out to you for always having an opportunity.
What's up, Ruby? Good to see you.
Yeah. Jesse. And she's out.
And she's out. You guys, in the meantime, I have in the background our YouTube channel. If you do not know about our YouTube channel, the THC Girls channel, we need all of you guys to subscribe. We are heavily covering all of our BTS, all of the wonderful events that we do. And we also just reintroduced the Tea with THC again. So you can see us out and about all over the world, traveling, talking to business leaders, and showing you all the dopest spots to go as you're out and about and opportunities that may arise. So you definitely want to get in there. There's opportunity for us to work together there as well. We're going to be doing product reviews and more. So the more content, the better. And everyone has an opportunity being a part of the app to get involved with that. All right, cool. Looks like everybody might be here now.
Yeah, we could get.
We can get started.
Those are updates.
Cool. All right. I'm going to take this background off for now, you guys. Can you guys see Krista too? There we go.
Yeah.
No, I can't.
Swipe your screen over so you can see multiple people like the Brady Bunch at once.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm driving. There goes
Okay, don't do it then. Leave
right.
it. Just be safe. You guys, yes, she's awesome. She's a THC girl and she has some great content. If you haven't seen her online yet, she's gone viral because she's so damn funny. She's great to collaborate with, especially if you're looking for some promos. So look at her through the app and start connecting. Ooh, Lena. Here she comes. Cool. So, all right, we're going to get started with some updates. First and foremost, so that we can get a move on. And then, of course, we want to make sure that the whole objective of our THC fam sessions is to network and see what opportunities are here for you. Obviously, we want to give you updates so you always know what we're up to, what's next for the app, what's next for you, and what you can get from us. So number one, it's summertime. Happy summertime. Whoop, whoop. So as you know, the events are happening. So we would love to see everybody's stuff in the app. And as you know, we are trying to make sure that we hit every single event we can. This week, we've got tons of things happening that Chris is going to have to help me remember. Tomorrow, we have a weigh-in for a few different celebrity boxers that we're going to be going to. If you guys don't know, Chris and I have been doing marketing and PR for an undefeated champ here in Miami called Willie Whoopass. You guys also should be following him. He should be getting in here, but we just finished a meeting, so we may miss him. But he's also viral on TikTok. What's up, Monica? We just wrapped up a whole entire session with him doing his whole entire media outline and what he's got going on for his celebrity boxing. So we've got some exciting news with him coming up. We'll have the whole entire crew tomorrow at the Boxar Gym, where there's a bunch of celebrity fit people and athletes. We're going to be doing the weigh-in for Indio Champ, so we'll be there for that. We'll also be at tomorrow the Topia experience. So that's going to be exciting. As you guys know, Krista and I are constantly networking, and we highly recommend that you all do the same. There is no reason why you can't do what we're doing, and we do this so you can copy our template. Something that Krista and I are doing that has been very, very plentiful for the for the entire company and our community is Krista has been doing this with or without me, and now I'm tagging along, but showing up to non-cannabis events, because guess what? We will all stand out. Or let's say you're in an opposite industry like real estate, go somewhere that's the opposite of your market, and you will stand out. This is a great way for you to rub elbows with other executives and be able to see how you can benefit them in some kind of collaborative manner. We've been able to do so. Of course, we always make a scene. Hey, I'm Sanja Ganja, and everyone immediately laughs at that. They're like, oh my God, what does that name mean? Well, great. I got your attention. Download the damn app. So don't forget to use your referral links. You guys all have opportunity to make money. We love that you all have, your 9-to-5s and everything else, but you also can be making some extra money with us by making sure that you guys are sharing your referral link as you're out at these events, your coworkers, your family, if they're trying to start their own brand. Hey, the nicest thing you could do is get them their free sesh with us so that we can lead them in the right direction. And if you all have any questions about the app and like what kind of benefits there are, don't be afraid to reach out to either of us. If you can't get a hold of me, her, vice versa, just hit us up. So we've got that going on. We also have some super exciting things happening with the app. Just so everybody knows, the app has a whole new version coming out, and it's going to be a super, super awesome update. This is going to benefit everybody. First of all, it's going to be extremely fast, and it looks so sexy that I'm so excited for it to come out. Just so everyone understands where we're at, we're always elevating. That's what we do organically, and also because we work our asses off. And as far as the app goes, that's the next step, making sure that we're constantly growing so that you all can utilize our network and leverage our community as much as possible. So with that being said, everyone that is in this group right now should be following one another online, following their YouTube channels, supporting each other's stuff, because that's where it starts. If you were in our coaching classes, that's the first thing we're going to tell you in the first week is support everybody and actually engage. Don't just go and follow them, actually engage so that you can be authentic in what you do and they can follow you right back. So let's do that here in this community first and foremost. I saw some captions here or some stuff over here in the chat. So this is great. You guys, please make sure you're following one another so that we can collaborate as well. All right, what other updates we got?
So we got Swim Week coming up right around the corner. If you guys have any kind of brands or product placement needed or sponsorships and advertisement plugins, we have a lot of high-end, high-profile events to more so culture and community events. So we have a lot to plug and play with there. Anybody that's, again, looking for sponsorship or advertising opportunities, those are things. If you guys want to attend, of course, you can find the information and discounts on the Highly Connected app. But definitely reach out to us directly if you have brands or you yourself want to get in front of those eyeballs, any kind of services, any kind of entertainment, any kind of talent that wants to get involved with that. And then right behind that, we have Rolling Loud coming up. So Rolling Loud, we have a series of events going on, anything from warehouse parties to really high-end private parties. Again, brands that want to get involved, people that want to get involved, people that want to attend. Tickets that are available will be through the app. So always check the app for the calendar to see what we have. Always read the details in the app. We put like discounts and codes so you guys could attend stuff in the details on the app. So that's the best way for us to share what's going on easily, because it's really hard for us to communicate with everyone at once, right? That's why we're holding these group meetings to say, hey, this is what's going on. What do you guys got going on? And where can we plug and play together and move very fastly? So those two events are going on here in Miami. And then following that, we have a couple of events going on in the Hamptons in New York. So these are going to be high profile events that are celebrities and executives. They're a little bit more high ticket to attend. So if you guys have, again, interest in attending, sponsorships, advertising, stuff that makes sense. If this stuff doesn't make sense to you of what I'm saying, then that's something that you should be reaching out to me one-on-one directly, or Sandra or Ruby, and and basically saying, hey, you know, what does that mean? You know, but in short, it's advertising. When people have an audience, there's value, right? So we have an audience, we have places to go, people to see, and things to do. So being that we have those things in place, there's value there. And beyond that, specifically for these events. So if you have people that are wanting exposure or wanting advertising, these are ways that people plug and play for advertising to build their brands and their companies. So when you connect the dots for somebody that actually has this opportunity, you typically make a commission when you present that opportunity, or you gain some business or work. So those are things that we want to help you guys build and be entrepreneurs and have the mindset yourself. So please tap in with us after this if that's something that you don't quite understand or get. But again, those events, Swim Week, Rolling Loud, and then after that is the Hamptons in New York. If anybody has brands, wants to get involved, wants to attend, please check out the app and then reach out to us directly. Beyond that, we want to really to give you guys a quick minute to just plug in to say who you are, really what you provide, what kind of service. Please keep it short to minimum, 3 to 5 sentences, real quick. So we'll go around so that way you guys can see, like, if you need hair in Miami, we have some hairstylists, we have some fashion people on here, we have some ways to collaborate, right? Like, we want to know those things. We have a tattoo artist on here. So, we want to definitely point those things out within the community and share those. So, Ruby, you want to go ahead and start?
Hi, I'm Ruby Cardenas.
So
All right.
drop those.
There we go.
And then what? No. Hi, guys. My name is Ruby Cardenas, right? Tapping into my Spanish Mexican culture this summer. There is a lot of events happening, and I am the executive assistant. I also help you get out of your comfort zone, and I do mindset work as well. And I'm just happy to be here to be part of the family. As far as plug and play, there's definitely events that I go to that I see not a lot of our people go there. So I'm like literally alone. I go support Adrian and his events as well. And so I just wanted to put it out there that if anybody is in Denver, I have 3 kids, a husband, a business. I work for the THC girls in addition to they have their things going on. So when I do go out, I like to present myself well, and I'm looking for people that to connect with me in person. So if you're that, then let's do it. I know if we want to pass it to Yessie, she's coming to Denver, or not Denver, but up the uptown. So THC, if you guys want to plug in, I'm sure she's gonna mention something about that. But yeah, lovely to be here. And I'm gonna put my Instagram right here. This is what I was doing.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you, Ruby. Ruby is a wonderful asset to the team and amazing. And you absolutely can utilize her for her coaching as well. Let's go. Since you called out Yessie, where you at?
Passed it to Yessie.
We're going to pass the joint.
Yessie actually left
Oh,
the call.
All right.
She had a meeting.
So Dev, let's hear your beautiful voice since you're already talking.
Okay, well, hello everyone. I'm Deb. I've been here since day one. So let me know if you guys have any questions or need any advice on anything that we're doing. From Denver, but living in Miami now. I'm also a hairstylist full time. So if you guys are in Miami, let me know.
We can also train you online with her classes, you guys. They're pretty awesome.
Oh, yes, true.
I myself
true.
have watched her, give them and build them, and they're pretty interesting. I don't know how to do my hair, and I need help, so it's nice to watch her so she doesn't have to waste all her time on my head. So you guys can get up in those classes. Check them out.
Yes, I'm offering online classes on my website, braid classes, just one-on-one lifestyle coaching, beauty, wellness classes. So let me know.
And that's what I was telling Lotto as well, that she does hair and stuff. She does she did some of the stuff at the gastronomy event. and you guys, you guys should connect.
Lotto's
So,
under brittle sky right there, you guys. She's always working, as you can see.
we'll pass
So,
it to you.
if you can talk,
Always at work, right?
right?
I'm always at work. I was just about to say, oh, we should do some collab work together. I don't. What kind of hair do you do? What do you specialize in? I specialize in extensions, but I do
Oh, yeah?
everything. Color, cuts, braids, whatever. So literally everything.
All right, well,
But,
we'll have to
yeah.
connect later on, okay?
We should for sure.
Nice to meet you all.
Nice to
Nice
meet
to meet
you.
you all.
Yeah, if you want to throw us a quick intro, Lotto.
My name is Brittany, aka Lotto. I'm a editorial hairstylist. I've actually had a lot of my work in different magazines. I do kind of like weird, funky, cool stuff. But I mean, I've been doing hair my entire life, so I can do everything with my eyes closed. So, yeah, if anybody needs help, I'm here for you for a small fee. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Let
yeah.
me mute. I love you all.
Thank you for being here.
Nish.
I'm like pressing all these buttons and I'm like, fuck, what am I doing? Hi, everyone. I'm Nashira. I am on my way to a networking event right now, actually. And I'm like, I need to get in here before I have to go. I am a real estate entrepreneur and a behavioral therapist. Those are both my specialties. I have a investment club. We specialize in investments and matching investors to each other and deals. But on the side, we also do crypto certified and traditional real estate transactions. So if you have a bunch of crypto sitting there, I'll help you leverage it to get properties. And if you don't want to do it that way, we can always do traditional. What else? Oh, I live in Miami. Yay. That's it. That's all I can think about right now.
I love the lighthearted yay in the car as we're driving in Miami.
I know. Look, there's no traffic right now, and I'm so happy. Like, this is the happiest I've been in weeks driving. But so nice meeting you guys. Thank you for holding the space, THC girls.
Appreciate you. So she actually has like the cutest little dogs that they have, and like jet skis and other tight shit. But yeah, she does some dope stuff.
Yes.
She's amazing. Arnold, her husband's amazing. We love hanging out with them here in Miami.
Tell him I said,
you
what
know, So
We love you. I just sent him the link, but he was like, he just hopped on a call. But yeah, he does. We also do like broker yachts, and we do jet ski rentals and stuff like that. So if you guys are ever in town, let me know and hook you guys up.
awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Coco, what you doing?
Pressing buttons with no sound. I am Corrine Bose. You can call me Coco. I live in West Palm Beach or Palm Beach County. Was working in Miami. Right now I'm doing a project for a small real estate investment in Orlando to do private experiences. And I just got my first contract to start doing some private dinners in that same area. So working on that. Super excited. Also, just as a plug, because I'm a nice girl, I'm in Miami this weekend. They still exist. The THC girls should definitely pop up and grace the halls of the Joint of Miami as they turn 2 on Saturday. They will turn 2, and apparently they do have an event for Saturday and a brunch on Sunday. So if you're in the Miami Wynwood area, tell them I said hello.
Cool. Appreciate you letting us know.
Absolutely. I update my stuff online, but it's very nice to meet all you guys, and I'm going to try and sit in on these and get myself out into the world again in Florida, especially.
Yeah.
In Denver, Ruby in Denver this weekend, 2 large stoner events are happening at Red Rocks that have brought about 300 people from all over the states, all looking to connect in a very special way, and some of them actually work in the industry in their own states. So there's also that opportunity.
Awesome. I appreciate you sharing that. That's exactly why we're having this, you know? Sometimes we have all these opportunities and we don't really see each other, so we don't mention them to each other, right? And we're like, oh, I wish I would have told you this, or oh, I should have told you that, you know? So just tapping in with each other regularly and trying to, you know, provide opportunities and value to each other. It seems so simple, but sometimes it's hard. Who else we got? Monica? Monica, how do you go?
No, Monica, what's up? And 10 others.
Hi guys, hold on, let me turn the music on.
Little roll call.
Sorry. Sorry. My bad, guys. I'm at work right now, but I've been with the team like basically since the beginning, like first year. I have done a lot of different work. As far as adding to this team, I love going to all the social events, doing the video shoots, photo shoots for all of the brand ambassador work. I really like to come prepared, so a lot of people always say that I like always have extra stuff with me, which is always important. Definitely, like when you're getting into this industry, you learn that everything is like kind of intertwined. So you can take a lot from all of these different groups of people, like hair and makeup, beauty, all of that. So it's been a long journey, but I have enjoyed it. And now I also bartend. So if you guys ever need a bartender, I can always come through. I have my certification and everything, so I can do that. But yeah, so right now I'm processing orders, which is fun. I know a lot about car parts now. And yeah, so I don't know. It's definitely been a long journey. I want to get back into it, which is why I joined the call. Even though I'm a little bit busy, I'm gonna just make the time for it now, which is definitely part of my self-care plan that I have going for myself. So yeah, it's nice to see all of you ladies. Sorry I can't stay longer and chat, but I'm glad I get to say hi.
You're Stella, Monica.
Thank you so much, y'all. And make sure to drop your information in the chat, everybody. You know, that's what we're really here for. Connect, share each other's information. Yeah, Venny?
Yes, Venny.
Venny?
What's up, Venny?
You?
Venny Vadevuce. Venny Vadu.
Venny in Atlanta? Everybody, tell us where you're at, too. Tell us where you're at. We have Monica in Denver, Coco, Miami, Ruby, Denver.
Now we got Venny in Atlanta.
What's up?
Atlanta, what's going on? Hello, everybody. I don't know we're introducing ourselves and
Quick,
stuff.
Yeah, quick 2 minutes. Like, hey, this is who I am. This is why I'm here. Yeah, quick. We got a lot of people here. We don't want to take everyone's time too much. You know, who are you? What you're here for? You know, how we can help you, right? If you need any help, we're trying to be a resource.
All right, so I'm in Atlanta, y'all. So I was in Denver. I've actually known the THC girls and everything they're about for quite some time now. So seeing the growth of this, I can honestly say is the best part about being a part of here. So in Atlanta, you guys got me all nervous and shit. You know, so we all in Atlanta, I do a lot of things in Atlanta now. I had to take a little break mostly from promoting and a lot of the stuff that I was doing to get things in order. So currently I can finally say it. So there's something called the Sister Circle out here, which I've been a part of a lot of things that are involved with holistic healing and also networking and being a part and actually supporting women. So a good support group for women. So I'm excited to finally start putting it out there. I have posted some things on my Instagram, so I'll definitely drop that for everybody. I also do things making skincare things for rose oil, and I'm hoping to infuse that with CBD products to also start to incorporate that more into the THC girls. So I got a lot of stuff going on. I had a big move coming. I'm finally out this house into my new house. A lot of stuff to celebrate. So I can't wait to really connect with a lot of people. So this is my real name. Don't look for that. I'll give y'all. This is my Google name. So I'll get my information.
I love it.
But nice to meet everybody.
Thank you, Venny.
Yes.
Venny's hilarious. She should be a comedian.
Yo, all one united. Yo, homies in Atlanta as well. Are you still there? I know you've been on for a minute.
someone you should tap into.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, oh.
It's coming.
He wants to pull through the matrix. Oh, he left. I'm just kidding.
fuck.
No, there we go.
All right, we can continue.
All right, while we're waiting.
Thunder, you want to introduce yourself real quick?
Sure. Thank you for inviting me. This is the first time I've been on this particular call, but I love the THC girls. Krista is a good friend of mine. I'm very, very proud of our friendship and our relationship. My name is Thunder Walker, and I'm a dispensary owner, a speaker. I do everything with real estate, cannabis. I appraise cannabis. And so I'm interested in knowing more about how I can help and how we can, work together on certain things. What I have coming up next, which is tomorrow, it is the premiere of the American Pot Story. I will be walking the red carpet in Los Angeles. Special guest of Oaksterdam University. They're one of my supporters. So if anybody's in Los Angeles and you want to get tickets, I can help you get tickets to come see this movie premiere and talk to the director and just kind of watch. The other thing that I have coming up is in the Poconos. I will be doing a festival there with the Thunder Walker Experience, interviewing people. And the whole thing about the Thunder Walker Experience is teaching people how to move within the industry, get education, remove the stigma, and just trying to work together to, really get this thing off the ground so it can go state to state. And we're not just in, a couple of states. My goal is for us to weave the magic carpet all the way through, whether you're medical or whether you are rec. So I speak at different places, and if I am there speaking, you definitely can come. If I have any type of event, you guys are definitely welcome to show up. So
always appreciate it very much. Thank you for sharing. Thunder actually had us. I don't know if you guys might have noticed, but we went to New York recently. So Thunder had invited us up there. We got to attend the event. We made a lot of connections. We walked away with some really good relationships. We got some media and some cross promotion together from that event. So it was a really good experience. I got to actually meet her personally in Arizona and do a podcast feature out there with her. So she's someone definitely that's moving and shaking the space. If you guys don't know her already, definitely tap in together. She's in Oklahoma. So
yeah, with the horses. But you know what? Oklahoma is really, really cool because we have a low entry rate of touching cannabis. So whether you're a grow, a dispensary, processor, it doesn't cost much to get in, and we cross-pollinate. So a lot of people don't give Oklahoma their recognition, but they should, because it allows for people to get in that wouldn't be in this industry any other way.
Yeah, definitely. And actually, Thunder, Janelle and Adrian, those are two guys that we've been working with. I don't know if you were able to join the call in the very beginning, but those are close. We've been working with them for years now on Shisha Lifa, which is a non-THC, non-CBD hemp product that is smokable for hookahs. And we also have a couple of things going on in Oklahoma that we have in the works as well. So after this, that's someone else I would like to connect you with. And then additionally, Gary, the guy that's doing the Hamptons that we were just talking about here a second ago, he has been a really strong connection for us over the past couple of years. He's all about supporting the community. He really he looks out and taxes the corporate side of people and things, and he looks out for people like us. So definitely connect with him and see what you could do. We'll most likely be at that event as well. So thanks again for everything.
Thanks for inviting me.
Of course. We got Miguel. Miguel, you back yet? You've been here for a minute. Yep. I want to give you a shot.
Yeah, I'm back. Nice to meet everybody. So I'm based in Atlanta. I have connections to New York City, Charlotte, Denver, and a bunch of other cities. It varies from celebrities to spaces in Atlanta. Pretty much like a project manager, specialize in like social media design, and pretty much just looking to build those gaps for you guys, whether it's Miami to Atlanta or Charlotte or Denver or even to New York. I was just in New York like last month for a celebrity basketball game. Whoopi Goldberg came by, NDO Champ was there,
Oh,
and
nice.
a whole bunch of other people was out there. And I've been, putting events in just to keep everybody updated. People send me events, but I can't make all the events. But I'm just getting the word out and just looking to connect as well. I used to live in Denver also.
Awesome.
Perfect, bro. Hey, we actually are doing we have the weigh-ins tomorrow at with the NDO champ at Box Art Studios, where we go out here in Miami. So it's funny what a small world it is once we all connect and get together. It's like, oh, you know this guy, you know that, and plug and play opportunities. That's exactly what we're here for. So thanks for sharing all that, bro.
His fight's gonna be this week.
Friday.
They actually replaced that fighter with me. I'm gonna get my ass whooped. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Yo, we got Chris P.
What's up? What's up?
What's up?
I'm trying to see Sanja fight. What?
Let's go.
See her.
I've been getting trained by this.
You getting trained, shit.
Let's go. All
I don't
right.
want none.
Okay. Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Chris. I'm the founder of Gastronomy, Cannabis magazine. We specialize in everything having to do with Miami's art, creative fashion community, and food community. We really try to, speak out to everybody very locally in the industry, just because, as we know, Miami's not a recreational, city yet, but soon Florida will be, hopefully, and the whole city hopefully can pop out and really show what it's capable of. But first and foremost, I really want to, connect the community of creatives that are involved with cannabis as much as possible. I really appreciate Krista and Sanja shouting out the opportunities that we have with the Swim Week High Seas Runway show coming up. That's going to be July 11th. So if any of you guys are interested in getting tickets, or if you want like a sponsorship deal, we are doing lots of really cool content, cross promotion projects, and a lot of really cool things with other designers, brands, creatives, etc. that we feel that we all can really benefit from it, especially everyone who works in the creative space, that uses cannabis. We really want to give them a platform to shine. And with our magazine, we hope to create just as much dope, exciting content and obviously events that will hopefully continue to bridge the gap. We all here to remove a stereotype, and I think that's the coolest way to do it, is just bringing us all together, so we all get to know each other and continue to grow, because we only do what we do in numbers. You feel me? And yeah, I love being, on here. This is my first call with Krista. I wish I had been on here last week, because this is awesome. I love everything THC Girls is doing right now. Y'all are the ultimate platform for connecting businesses, individuals, cannabis lovers. It just the whole enchilada is on here on this app. You know what I mean? Yes, the whole omelet. And I really just appreciate everybody that comes on here, takes the time, out of their day to introduce each other so we can all get to know each other. It's not an easy thing to take. I got my kids half asleep I don't know if anyone can see that, but she's dead. She looked like a zombie right now. But yeah, it's awesome that we all take the time to get to know each other and appreciate each other's skills. And yeah, I put Gastronomy's Instagram in the chat, but also put my personal in the chat. Please feel free to shoot me a DM. I'm always trying to connect with awesome new people. Krista and Sanja are always doing that for me already. And I just think that THC Girls and what we're bringing to gastronomy is something that's going to totally hopefully just blow the roof in Florida, generally speaking. But I love that there's just so many freaking awesome people from different states on here and stuff. And that's just how I know Krista's app really works. It works. It connects. Sanja, she's I don't even know, but you're the Ryan Seacrest, I feel of this stuff too. You know what I mean? You guys are just so your personalities really shine. And I appreciate that immensely. So thank you guys for having me on here.
We love you, Chris.
I love you guys too, man. I love everybody.
Appreciate you so much. You guys may have seen a few events that we've done with Chris so far. Highest on the Runway, We just did a couple. We've done a couple shoots with her. Actually, she has us modeling and shit. And
I have a really funny episode actually where we covered the entire runway that she did in where it's the first ever fashion show where people actually were smoking while they were on the runway. It's a big deal. And if you guys can't tell, what Chris and I are trying to do is build an ecosystem, like a collective where we are touching fucking everything. The world is ours, right? Music, artists, fashion, obviously weed. We already got that on lock, but you know, we're tapping into real estate. Obviously, we've got hair on lock because we got Deb the Diva, baby. But, you know, we are really tapping into everything. My little sister's in this bitch. She's a professional cheerleader. We got all kinds. We got literally everything in here from every single zone. So really all it's about is all of us connecting the dots. So I'm going to shut my mouth and keep going. So who's next? Pick one.
Let's do, we got Nicole right there because what we have going on with Chris, Nicole's going to be able to get a part of it. We've already connected the dots. I'll let her share more of what she does. But yeah, Nicole Bunny.
Hi, everybody. My name is Nicole. I'm originally from South America. I met the THC girls back in Denver. Unfortunately, back then I was tied up with my corporate job and I was not able to actually enjoy all the activities we were doing together. In fact, the few activities we have done in Denver, I was literally hiding from the cameras. But now I live in Miami. I literally don't have a job that is holding me back, so count on me for anything. I currently work in 3 different industries that I love the most. I work in the music industry in Miami. I have a brand that has been established since 2013 in the electronic music field. It's called Protect Miami. I do that with my business partner. What we mainly do is we help party makers to make their events happen, and we also help finding the right DJ or performer for their events. That's my first part. I also work in the fashion industry. I have a brand that I've been working on for the past 2 years. Most of my, well, not most of them, but all my clothing is high end and high quality. So if you guys are looking to have merch to sell, high-end organic cotton from Peru, I got you guys. I know the ins and outs of the industry, and for sure it'll be cheaper than buying it from China. And the third thing I do is I am an architect and I work for a developer in Miami. We're currently building a luxury building of 22 floors in North Bay Village. So I'm also very involved in the real estate industry. I used to do fix and flip in Denver. So if you guys are looking for anything when it comes to interior design and architecture structural, I'm here to help.
Sharon. Oh, thank you so much for sharing. Appreciate you. It's been amazing to do stuff with everybody all over the place, you know, traveling, events, business and stuff. So that's exactly what we've been able to do together with Nicole. Don, you wanted to hop in here? Sorry, I can't see you. There you are. Don, you available to pop your volume on?
There we go.
There we go. He has an event coming up. The one that I mentioned with Rolling Loud is actually a series of events that we're doing together. So given the fact that you're just talking about events, let's bust that out.
Perfect. What's up, y'all? How's everybody going? Just to, piggyback what Christina said, it's great that the THC girls have this application, the platform. The connections are great, very, very worthwhile. And just meeting the THC girls back over the spring and meeting them recently, the collaboration for this party is going to be amazing. The dots are being connected. Rolling Loud is within 24 days away, and we're planning to throw some of the biggest parties that weekend. If you all know, Rolling Loud is a big music festival out here, and I plan to have all the after parties. Hence, my brand name is called Miami After Party. Definitely check out the Instagram. If any of you all can help in any way at all, I would appreciate that. We're looking for vendors, sponsors, all the such. We have 7 events that weekend, and we're topping things off with a big mansion party, celebrities and influencers, only, but it doesn't exclude anybody that can get a ticket. But it's definitely going to be an exciting weekend. I'm an entrepreneur. I've been living in Miami for about 10 years now. I have my own clothing brand, clothing store in Wynwood. I like to hustle. You know, I'm all about connections, and however I can help you all, you know, I'm only a text away, I guess, right? You know,
Sure.
yes.
Don is the man. This young man gets it. And then we like that. I like Beast. He
Yeah.
hustles.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm throwing 7 events that weekend, y'all. So if any of you all, right now, I'm looking for a catering company. I'm looking for some good food. I'm looking for people who have buses by chance. If
I
anybody,
can help you out with that. I have all the connects when it comes to organization of parties. I have all of them. If you want like somebody to make you crafted cocktails, I got it too.
Voila.
Amazing.
Definitely.
I do
Thank
want to also mention Kalish.
Thank you.
He also throws a lot of events. We've done events together. You know, I'll let him go ahead and share a little bit about him, but I know his ears are probably ringing with ideas and stuff that he could be doing and getting involved with. With that being said, so Nicole, all you guys definitely connect after this. Share some insight, bro.
What's good, Krista? How you doing? I've known Krista for a few years now. From different city to city, we've been heavily advocating for cannabis. I'm from New York, but I lived in Denver. I lived in LA, Seattle. I've been around, but I'm currently in Miami as well. I work at a skate park doing events that Krista actually kind of like sparked it off over there, setting off a couple of like, actually, I think she's doing something else there soon recently. It's coming up. But we usually have like a monthly every Thursday for adult skates. There's cannabis vendors, food vendors. We're located in North Miami. Also, I work in the entertainment industry. I've been in music management pretty much my whole life, about 20 years. I work with a lot of artists. I book a lot of artists. I do a lot of events across the country. I work with Art Basel really closely, and I'm just a part of the Miami culture. Work with a lot of art, work with a lot of music, cannabis. I am an advocate of psychedelics as well, and I'm trying to head up some retreats for psychedelics. So that's another thing. If people are interested, that we could build with. I'll drop my Instagram and my company. I run a marketing agency. We specialize in events. Right now, we're working on Conway the Machine tour, called the Won't He Do It tour, and we're also looking for sponsors for that as well. So if anybody, any brands that want to, get a title or a tag on the bus or be a title sponsor for that tour, we are definitely open to that. So I appreciate Krista always connecting the dots. I'm very grateful for her app. She's always promoted all my events on the app. And I just think she's definitely a powerhouse in the cannabis industry, just as well as just the entertainment industry. So I've watched her move around, and I've had the privilege of running to her at several different spaces where I didn't even expect to see her at. And I was like, "Oh, what you doing here?" She's like, "What you doing here?" I'm like, "Oh," it's like, "Okay, we both in the mix." Like, so I know I'm in the right spot when I see her. So I'm definitely here to help and facilitate, what anybody ever needs as far as when it comes to music, events, cannabis, or psychedelics. And like I said, I'll leave my tag in the chat, and I appreciate everyone for pulling up and giving me a little bit of their time.
Hell yeah, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for sharing. Again, it's been a blessing and moving. Same shit. Everybody here is really somebody close to us that we've been working and moving and grooving for the most part. As we're developing this community, is really our close people that we care about, right? And so, again, if you want to plug in with the artists, events, somebody else that does events on here, Jonathan, let's definitely keep going with the events. He has the events on lock in Colorado, LA, and other places. Highlights Colorado is his company. Where'd he go? And then we'll wrap it up with a couple people that have some brands that participate at events after this.
Can you hear me?
There we go.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate y'all. Thanks for the invite.
Yeah.
during your guys' time. No, so I met Chris a while ago, and then we haven't really like worked together like person to person, but we may have, but not knowing each other. We were at the event, but I usually hang out with Ruby or anyone that she connects us with during our events. So it's me and my partner, and we throw these immersive experiences. And I've done events all my life, just normal events, more like corporate DMC companies, weddings, but I'm just getting tired of that. So me and my partners just started doing these immersive experiences that are just giving more people, I would say, deeper level connections instead of just like a one and done, and just showing your product and maybe selling it or not selling it. So we just bring people in. Like I try to bring people and put you guys in front of like higher end CEOs, owners, buyers, growers, kind of like Krista, but just like more on like working with her now. But we're just trying to like figure out to get people long-term deals. That's how I look at it instead of one and done. So like I've connected these candle vendors with this owners, and they got their candles in his liquor stores. So I'm looking at stuff like that. So then you guys can still make more money with venturing out instead of just selling your stuff out at an event. And in the cannabis side, I just work with a lot of cannabis companies doing custom builds, and I do like neon signs and a lot of other like just random creative, unique things. But I just like to just show love, like Krista, and just support, and just give anyone anything they need. I always tell people like my phone book is your phone book, and I do work with a lot of like people in Miami, not like in the cannabis, just like the yachts, and like there's a sign company and a shipping company and a couple other lighting companies. But and then LA, I do a lot of signs out there and just custom studio builds. And then in Nashville and Atlanta, I just did a couple studio builds. I'm trying to get more work out in Atlanta. But no, I'm here to show love as much as I can and support, and just try to market people all day, every day in my events, and just push everyone and give their materials to everyone and anyone, and just try to build that real connectivity that we're missing.
Hell yeah, bro. Thank you so much for sharing. He's been a blessing, really just kills it with events. We've been able to collaborate over the past handful of events, and it's been a great experience. I know I'm sad that I don't get to enjoy them, but Ruby and Sanja have. And I heard you mention that you're really working on getting out to Atlanta. So make sure to connect with Miguel, Venny, that's on the call. They're heavy in Atlanta. They're already doing events. They're already dope ass people in the space. So definitely connect with Jonathan, Highlights Colorado, so you guys could connect. And with that being said, too, of you being able to get product distribution, sales, furthermore than just your events. Angelina, you want to share a little bit about what you do and all those things?
Hi, I'm Angelina. I also go by Opal on my social platforms. We do Dragon Jerky, which is a business that does beef jerky. They're more like a beef chip, very thin beef jerky. We also do tufting, like making rugs, customized logos, and like bring those logos to life on the rugs. We also have a 3D printer, which we're doing like design work for like dab stations for that. What's my other guy? Oh, digital artwork is stuff that I've also been working on, like emotes or just graphics for companies and stuff. I professionally work for a concentrate company out here in Colorado. They're called Kush Masters. I am their kind of graphic designer right now. We are in like a period of switchover, so things are still being pushed out slowly. Yeah, I'm always looking for events to either do pop-ups at for either Kush Masters or the jerky, whatever the space or the vibe is. Like I know there's Pancake and Booze event coming up soon. Like that one I want to get into for the tufting. And then this past weekend I was just at 2 events. One of them was the Infused Networking Sesh, where we got to sell our jerky to a bunch of stoners that were just seshing together. And then on Saturday, we were at a nonprofit organization event for dogs out here in Colorado. And that was very successful. They're always looking for vendors too. Yeah, so if you're in Colorado, you're looking for vendors, or if you're even looking for an event to vend, hit me up. I definitely have connects.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Angelina has been with the team, in and out of the team for a while now. She's grown tremendously with her own brand and companies and has done a lot of things. So appreciate you being here. Appreciate you sharing. She actually brought and set up the dab station at the Christmas party. If anybody attended that last December, so that was definitely her. She's the plug on a lot of things. So tap in with her, connect. Something that you might want to do. I don't know if you tested the shisha product, but they're doing a few things with combining the shisha strategy with concentrates. So Janelle, you want to share a little bit about shisha and what you got going on?
Oh shoot, you put me on the spot. No, I'm just playing. Well, cool. I wanna thank first of all for the couple shout outs you've given us. I appreciate that. Thank you for showing the love, and thank you for everybody for being here. It's awesome hearing what everybody does and how everybody's collabing. It's a really cool event that I'm attending. But yeah, what we do with Shisha Lipa is we're a hemp-based shisha out of Denver, Colorado. All natural ingredients, so clean you can eat it is our whole thing. Um, right now, we are actually looking for some rosin opportunities, like pairing with some rosin companies, things like that. Keep the natural vibe, that sort of thing. So we're definitely looking for partnering companies who want to show up to our booth. We aren't going to put it and mix it in our products, but we would like to co-brand with other products that we recommend with our product, and then start moving that into dispensaries as like a side-by-side sale. So it's kind of what we're working on in regards to that aspect. But yeah, in the long run, we got some new packaging coming up. Sandra's doing awesome right now. I'm loving it. I'm so excited for the new packaging. And we also run a lounge in Denver. Adrian, is Adrian on here still?
I don't think so.
No, he had to go.
All
He
right,
spoke
well,
for a minute on the beginning.
okay. He runs the lounge here that we now got. We got a private lounge. We are not necessarily cannabis, alcohol, or anything friendly. We're just an all-inclusive environment for our people. So if you need a place to do business, communicate with other people while you're here in Denver, and also chill and just kind of have a lax vibe with adult, what would the word be? Adult, just be an adult in a place where other adults indulge in adult stuff. We're not gonna tell you to put your joint out. So you can come through and chill at our lounge and smoke some hookah, try our shisha. Yeah, that's kind of what we got going on out here.
Oh yeah, thanks for sharing, Janelle. And definitely, I don't know if you heard me, but Thunder Walker, who was on here a minute ago, presenting and connecting about her stuff. She has a dispensary and a really good brand out in Oklahoma, and does some stuff out there. Angelina Opal on here, she has those concentrates where you guys could probably maybe infuse, work out like a partnership deal, something like that. Definitely, Jonathan. I believe I've connected you with Adrian before. I'm not sure if Janelle, you've gotten to meet Jonathan. Highlights Colorado. He does events, exclusive events in Colorado. So someone that you definitely want to connect with there too. So definitely, connect. Drop those links in the chat, and we'll keep it moving.
Cool.
Switch. Tattoos.
Yeah,
There we go.
hello.
What's good?
Yeah, how you guys doing? I apologize for the noise or if there's any loud background noise.
Sounds great.
No, it's good.
But my name is Abu. I'm a tattoo artist, vocalist, producer, event promoter. I met the THC girls through one of my hometown friends. We used to throw small little jam sessions and events when we were younger, and it kind of formed into where we are right now. And I'm in Houston right now with my business partner, and we're looking to expand, looking to grow, looking to get promotion, looking to meet more people, and just expand what we got going on. We got a couple events out here we're tapped into. Sauce Walker's birthday party tomorrow. We also have a performance on the 9th, and we want to connect with growers and other people and expand what we had, because we threw events in Miami. We had tattoo events, concerts, and different stuff like that throughout different venues and different spots. So we're just looking to continue, our journey.
You're out in Houston, you said?
Yeah, I'm in Houston at the moment, right now. Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna need you to connect with my sister right here on the call. Her name is Yaka.
Okay, okay, yeah.
THC girl Yaka. So
Yaka?
yeah, Yaka.
All right, cool.
Yeah, so we'll have to connect, and then when I come visit, I'll make sure I come see you, and we'll film an episode.
Yeah,
Most definitely.
Are you
Most
living out
definitely,
there
because
now?
I have ideas of doing a podcast, and I would like you guys to be a part of it. Tattoo podcast where we sit down and speak to different artists and different creators and inventors about what they're getting in their journey and what it represents, and get more personal with them individuals.
Anytime. I've already got a platform. You all use me, use the podcast. You can be Sandra Gandra for the day. I could care less.
Cool.
Yeah, are you out in Houston now? Did you move from Miami?
No, I did not move. We're just on the road. We left
Cool.
Dallas. We was in Vegas. We're really just globetrotting right now, trying to make our connections and meet with the people we had met previously in other cities, and reaching out and finally meeting them.
Dope. That's awesome. Like Sandra was saying, Yaka's out there. Really for you guys that are traveling, for you guys that have all these opportunities, the app is for this, right? Travel notices.
Right.
When you plug in that you're in Houston, Yaka would have got a notification, right? So
Okay, cool.
you guys are missing out on all these opportunities when you guys aren't plugging into this shit, right? Everything that we've been able to do over the past fucking 10 years is what I monetized into the app.
Right.
Every fucking step of the way. So whether it's leveraging each other for resources, whether it's accessing events, oh, I know Krista. Well, now you open the fucking events calendar and there's a code that says, you know me, right? And now you get it free. So open that shit up, check it out. And the same thing with the travel notices, you're going to absorb our network as you're moving and grooving. Put a travel notice that you're going to these places. If no one else pays attention, we're paying attention. And we're going to say, hey, Yaka, guess what? We got Abu in fucking Houston doing tattoos and he needs some skin, right? And she's
Yaka,
down.
we gotta link up, Yaka, for
Right?
sure.
Yeah,
This is my business partner, by the way, Viz. How you guys doing?
Hello.
What's going
Yeah,
on? They
they
actually
just
call me
did.
Vinny.
I think they have one. Is it all weekend? Are you guys doing it like all weekend or what?
Like an event?
Like
Say that
like
one
a
more time. I'm
convention?
sorry, it's kind of loud.
Like a tattoo convention?
No, actually, it's a couple of different events. Two separate music events, and one of them, the individual has a weed event and a tattoo event. So kind of tapped
Okay.
in.
Yeah, that's dope. Damn, you should have let me know because literally just this weekend, they had a whole tattoo convention.
Yeah. It's just a lot's been going on, but I'm tapped in now for sure. I'm definitely gonna, we're definitely gonna get it together. Because I would definitely like to be a part of all of the new events that you got coming up as well.
Yeah, for sure. There's so much to do out here, so I'll definitely we'll exchange information. I'll let you guys know because there's all kinds of events going on here all the time, every day of the damn week. It's Houston.
Well, good. For the sake of time, then let's get into it. Then, Yaka, why don't you introduce yourself and tell everybody what's up?
Okay. Hey.
I'm
Yaka. I am, if you guys don't know, I am Sandra's baby sister. I've been rocking with them, obviously my sister my whole life, so 100% supporting her. Krista, ran into her and been with her since maybe like 2015, I guess, 2016, something like that, around that time. And okay, pull it up. I'm a mom first and foremost, if you can't tell. I had my own business, my own dance company. I'm a dance instructor, and it's Heels R Us. So it's pretty much adult sensual dancing, and just tapping in with your sexy side and your, in a different way of being fit and honing back into oneself, I guess you can say. I'm also a personal trainer. I kind of like to consider myself like a chameleon or like kind of like a jack of all trades. I'm very girly, but I'm very tomboyish at the same time. So I'll get out, throw a ball, I'll have some fun. I like to explore and do like a lot of woodwork. Anything with my hands I like to work with. So and I like to be involved, and I definitely want to bring more of the THC girls out to Houston. I originally was in San Antonio,
And it was just more of a slower pace where Houston is more upbeat and more fun. So I know that like whoever's in the Houston area, we can always collaborate and we can really like do some really dope shit out here. So it's super cool. I'm pretty much kind of like behind the scenes, so you'll catch me like in and out. I'm not like my sister. She's crazy and loves to be in front of the camera, where I'm very shy. So I shine when I need to be. That's it. But yeah, so that's pretty much me in a nutshell. I love to just meet people and hang out and really like try to collaborate with people and like get gears going. I'm really intuitive. I'm very creative. I love to do anything with a creative hand, creative mind. So I have one tattoo. So I am looking for another one. I have one.
So you guys, that reminds me too, for another pointer, as a perfect example, my sister's doing so many different businesses. She doesn't have a website for her Heels Are Us. So
Yes.
a good example of how you, what's up, Mom? A good example of what you can utilize. You never want to give a no or a negative answer. And so when you're out about at these events, oh, well, yo, how can I connect with you? What's your Instagram? What's your website? Well, hey, here's my Instagram. Then also tap in with me because I'm a part of this community called the Highly Connected app. I have a referral link here. You can download it. Boom, boom, bam. And just a quick tip, you guys, you can go to freeflowcode.com and make a free QR code and put your actual referral link to your THC app and put that bitch on your wallpaper. That's what I do. I'll just show you what mine looks like. It's pretty cool. Check it out. Oh, son of a, there we go. See that? It's just a QR code, you guys. You can do this with your business. You can do this with the THC Girls referral code. You'll get paid every time that someone sets up their membership with us and whatnot. So I just want to make sure you guys know that. So it sets you up and makes you look very sexy because you do have a team behind you, and that's us. Thanks, Yaka.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks, Shaka. We got a couple more people. Yessie's back on, and then we got E-Man and Michael right behind. Yessie, she just disappeared. Yessie? Yeah, she disappeared. E-Man, what's good, man? You want to throw us just a couple
up? How are you?
Good. Appreciate you
How
popping
are you
in.
guys? Yeah, definitely. Just wanted to kind of
Hey,
see what you
hey.
guys got going on, support you guys, and see
Thank you.
how I could get involved with what you guys are doing. You've been at it for a really long time, so I'm definitely interested and excited to see what you got going on.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's been exciting. So basically what we're doing here is we have these group monthly meetups where we exchange kind of the opportunities we have going on, things we need, resources. So, we appreciate you tapping in, plugging and playing, and really, drop your link. And anybody that needs any wholesale hemp product, Emmanuel is a Wolfpack dispensary from Denver. He's killed it. He has a very fucking well-known brand. He does a lot of creative things inside and outside of the United States. So definitely somebody, a leader in the cannabis space you guys will want to tap into. Heavy in Colombia and other countries, so
Self-made.
yeah, Jonelle actually, that's somebody. So we work with Jonelle on a couple different avenues, but one of the things we have coming up is a big project in Oklahoma, and maybe that's something that we can bring you into the mix actually. Moving forward, that would be really cool. And then beyond that, I've introduced Adrian to you, I believe, in Denver, possibly with that licensing deal we were speaking about before. But they're still working and moving and grooving on that shisha product, so those are the things that we want to just bring to the top of mind, right? Just in case, further along the road, now things have developed in other areas we can plug in. So appreciate you popping in and tuning in, listening in.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah. We got where Michael go?
Mike,
Veggie.
Where you at, Veggie Roll?
Veggie Roll. Oh,
He
he's
might
on
be
the
on the
phone.
phone.
Who's M?
M?
We've been wondering who's M.
I cannot see your name, so you are quite mysterious in the THC Girl realm here. Oh, there we are.
Hello. I'm on the go. I just get out of class not long ago and off the bus. I'm Onia from Memphis. I'm a student of healing arts, a student of birth work, I came out here to live my dream of developing as a healer. And I'm very proud of coming across THC since I want to say after 3 years of living here. I'm sorry if I'm loud, y'all. I'm a little out of breath too.
It's okay.
But yeah, I'm into all things holistic. What else? Visual arts, a little into modeling, kind of an amateur. And much of a supporter, a real supporter of developing communities. What else can I say? I know I am in the works of building a village out in Georgia just to help my people restructure the financial ecosystem for sure. I don't know if I'm forgetting anything, but
I'm
yeah, I
interested in
want to
that,
tap
by the
in
way.
with a lot of y'all.
Yeah.
Super interested in that.
Johnell is saying that he's interested in that, so you guys definitely connect.
Yes.
Ruby, yeah, Venny's in Georgia, Miguel's in Georgia. Ruby is a great help in connecting some dots with some people. So Ruby, if you can, definitely, if you wouldn't mind helping get Johnell and Adrian connected, since you guys are all in the Denver area. And then beyond that, again, make sure you guys are dropping your guys' links in the chat. Can you share a little bit about working? I know you've been able to at least do one gig with us since you've joined the team. Any kind of experience, feedback, share with us. And then I think we saved the best. Is Michael free now?
Yeah, Michael might be free.
All right, Michael's gonna be the last. All right, good. You want to share another anything else with us before you pop off?
You weren't talking to me, right? I'm sorry. I just look forward to getting to know y'all genuinely.
Awesome.
Because go ahead.
I was saying we do too. We definitely do. I haven't had a chance to talk to you yet, so I'm very happy to talk to you on here.
Oh yeah, that's all, y'all.
Thank
and
you
I
so
am screenshotting you all's information through the in-call messages.
Perfect.
I was just gonna jump back in here. Yes, please connect with me. You're out here in Georgia, and that's what I just said. I've been doing stuff for off-grid living and building communities and all that holistic stuff. So please reach out because I got a lot of stuff.
Oh, I'm in Denver. But I said that project is out in Beaufort, Georgia.
Yeah, I actually am 15 minutes from Beaufort, but I have things going on all over here, including like Covington, all parts of Georgia. So please connect with me. That's dope.
Yeah, that's Venny. That's her legal name on there. So Venny, connect with her. And Veggie Rose, what's up, man? We got the best for last year. You've been smoking those veggies the other day. That's homie right here.
Those are my favorite.
Oh, you got us? I know you're driving.
Oh, I think he might have froze.
He might have froze. We might have lost him. Anyways, that's Michael.
Oh, there he goes. Can't hear you. Oh, there you go.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
There we go.
Yo, THC girls, yo, what's up?
Oh, veggie rolls.
Welcome, Michael.
First of all, I gotta say, these girls are the best girls ever. THC is the hottest shit popping right now.
Hey.
If you don't know, now you know. Yeah, my name is Michael Bass Knight. I'm a former running back for the Cincinnati Bengals in the Houston Texans, and my company is called Veggie Pre-Rolls. We make rolling papers out of sustainable solution paper like veggies, leafy vegetables, rose petals, lotus petals, goji berries. So veggieprerolls.com. We're on Instagram as Veggie Pre-Rolls. And what we want to do is we want to provide a sustainable, healthier way for people to smoke because bleach white paper has 200 chemicals in it. And tobacco obviously has the harmful side effects with cancer and all that shit. So if you're smoking medical marijuana and cannabis, then you're nullifying any of the medicinal aspects of the cannabis. So what we want to do is push for a healthier, smarter way to smoke. And I mean, if you ever like, if you checked out the backwoods and the grabbers and shit, that shit stinks. Like,
Yeah, it does.
I ain't being a
Right.
hater or nothing, but that shit fucking stinks. Like, after smoking veggies for like 2 years now, like you can immediately tell the difference between like, you know, the tobacco, all the leaves and like the natural shit. And like, I just want to say like, yo, whatever you guys are doing, I want to support you in that land deal. I have a lady, she's actually an underwriter for this program. If you get a chance, look up a one-time close USDA loan. So in rural areas, the USDA has 100% financing. They'll give you the money to buy the lot and to build a house on it. 100% financing if you have 640 or better credit, and if it's under 640, you can put down like 3 to 5%. But you can acquire the land and build a house on it. It's like a construction and permanent type loan. So you can do some research on that, and I can connect you guys with Joy. She's actually an underwriter for the program, and they can use your bank statements as income, so you don't have to worry about having to have tax returns and all that shit.
Does she do refinancing or does she do financing in Miami and Florida?
She does it in Georgia, I know for sure, in Tennessee, and I have to check for Florida. But I have another girl for Florida, and if you need a grant in Florida, my boy has the I think it's called Home Applied. I'll get the information. You
Yeah,
can
get
sit in a
that.
seminar, and he'll give you a grant for the down payment. It's
Okay.
like 20 to 50,000.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna text you so you could throw me that intro because I need to do
Yeah.
some refinancing out here. But I appreciate all the education, the info. You know, we're really everyone here is really motivated, high performer, really elevated in what we're doing. You know, so because even though everyone has brands and sometimes some of us are cannabis, you know, everybody's really forward thinking, real estate investors style mindset. You know, so appreciate you sharing that information. It's super important we share that knowledge so that we could all utilize and leverage that kind of shit. So thank you again.
And I just want to say I love you a lot because I'm a Cincy Bengals fan, and I didn't mention that I'm a USA cheerleader, and I actually cheer with a retired vet of Sarah. She was a Bengals cheerleader. So
Oh wow, that's funny.
yeah, like I connect with everybody. So you're the second Bengals fan that or Bengals player, or that I've actually been
Got
able
my
to
sister all
encounter with.
nervous.
So I know. Bengals. I've been a Bengals fan since forever. We're originally from Ohio, so
Oh, he knows.
I'm about that.
He
What
knows.
part of
So,
Ohio?
yes, Toledo.
Oh, T-Town.
Yeah,
You ever
he
heard of a
knows.
guy
Yeah.
named, a guy named Jawan Armour?
That sounds super familiar. Super familiar.
Yeah, I played with him. He's
Javon,
from out there. I think he went to
okay.
Toledo. Yeah, he's from
Okay,
out there.
UT.
He
Okay.
played with the Bengals.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, that's super dope. That's really cool.
It's
The
a small
power.
world, y'all. All
It
right, I'm gonna
is,
cut
it
y'all
is.
off because we're way over time. Before we go, I just wanted to say a few things. Everything that everybody said on here about my dog right here made me a little emotional and so happy. Because many of you may not know it, but I've been right alongside Krista helping build everything that you see right here. I just haven't been alongside her on the events, but now I am. So I just want to say all these beautiful words just make me feel good to hear them about my friend here. Because I knew this shit. Obviously, when I first met her, I said, "Bitch, I'm about to build with you. I got your back." And then I disappeared behind a computer for a few years. So now that I'm back, I just really love hearing what she's been out doing while I've been working for our clients and shit. So you guys, this is amazing. I love all of you, but I would also like to extend my phone number out to everybody. I would love to, if I haven't talked to you, I'd love to talk to you and just get to know you more on what you're doing and support you. Obviously, Krista knows everything. She tells me all about you, but it's different if I hear it from your words. So don't be afraid to call me. Here's my cell. Text me, hit me up. And I'm usually just working with Krista. Otherwise, thanks so much, everybody, for coming on this bad boy tonight.
I just put that grant website up there on the message. Do you see
Home
it?
Approved? Got it.
HomeApproved.org. That's for the grant.
Got it.
And I'll send the information for the information on the realtor. I mean, on the mortgage lady.
All right, cool. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Perfect. All right, you guys. Well, another THC fam, super successful sesh. This is all about connecting. We want to see you guys again next month. Keep in tune with all the notifications. Make sure your notifications are on your settings so that you can support one another. Make sure you're also rating each other in the app. This is super important so that we can help each other out in the future. We're changing the culture. We're changing everything. This app is the first of its kind for our industry, just like THC Girls was the first of its kind. Sanja Ganja Show was the first of its kind. We're all the first of its kind, and now it's up to us to continue it together. So we're here to support you. Call me. I'd love to talk to you, support you, see what's up, and nothing but love.
Appreciate all you guys.
Bye.
Thank you guys so much. Definitely plug into the app. Plug your shit into the damn app.
Sandra, you're
For
gonna call
sure.
me later. I need help.
Okay, I'll call you. Yeah,
Veggie pre-roll. Hey, veggieprerolls.com, nigga. Holla back.
I just want to throw in there really quick too. These two will like literally ride to the death for y'all. I'm just saying they work 24/7 in and out, and they fucking go hard for their shit. And they are your number one supporters, no matter what it is that you're doing. So definitely
That's real.
kudos
That's
to
real.
y'all. Y'all are amazing, and we love you.
Thank you guys
so much.
And I second what she just said because they have been there since day one for me. So thank you guys, and thank you all for letting me join the call. Sorry, I was definitely listening, and I'll be connecting with all of you way more. Hopefully this year for
No one
for
on this
sure,
call
for sure.
should ever apologize for being busy and working and actually making the time to come in. I think that's badass.
You're the best. Yeah,
Fuck
that's appreciate you guys so fucking much. For real. Thank you guys so much. Have an amazing night.
Night, y'all. Hey, hi, America.
Thank you.
Wait, don't leave the call. The video.
I know, you're right. You're right. You're right. Manage. Stop the recording.